Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. Today I'm finally going to be doing a video that I was tagged in twice now, and that is my favorite wow movie moments. Wow, 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 wow. I was asked to channel my inner Owen Wilson and give you guys 10 wows. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I'm just gonna keep going. Wow. 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 So I was tagged by GeekyHiJinx and Poppa Jon. Check out both of their channels. They both have really good content coming out. Go check them out. I will have the link to GeekyHiJinx and Poppa Jon down below in the description. Thank you for tagging me. So this is just 10 movie moments that made me go wow, had my jaw on the ground, stuff I was just mesmerized by, something that just has a deep connection to me maybe. And there is going to be some spoilers here, because there are wow moments that are of course big twist reveals or something. So there are going to be spoilers, but I will leave time codes down in the description below and in the comments. So just go check that out. Like if you want to skip to the next one, you can skip to it. So if you haven't seen some of these movies, there might be spoilers to them. These are in no order whatsoever. I didn't really feel like ranking them or putting them in any sort of order. So they're just kind of here. I mean, my number one at the end is going to be probably my favorite. We'll just have to wait to get there to see. My first one is in the original Saw. I think Saw has such a great story and is such a well directed and written horror film, and it gets a bad rep for its sequels because they're considered torture porn, and it's better than that. I think Wan's direction is just masterful. My wow moment from Saw is of course the twist reveal. I don't know anyone that said they saw this coming, but if you did, I don't good for you. And that is, so the twist reveal is of course there's a dead body in the middle of the room the whole movie, and at the end the dead body gets up and it turns out he's who's behind all of it. He's John Kramer, Jigsaw, Billy. He is behind this plot, you know. He gets up with that dramatic and epic music that all of the Saw movies have, which I absolutely love the score for. I really like this score in particular. It's just really, it fits the moment perfectly. So that is my first wow moment I want to mention, is the big reveal in Saw.
I want to play a game. Live or die. Make your choice.
My next pick is from my favorite movie. It also came out the year I was born, 1993, so it has that extra special connection to me. And that is Jurassic Park. There's a lot of scenes I think in here that people can pick because it's such a great movie with some great practical and special effects. But I'm going with it's kind of when they first arrive at the park, they're driving around and Ellie and Grant first see the dinosaurs. Their mouths are just open in amazement. My mouth was to the floor because I was a fan of dinosaurs. I still am. I absolutely love this movie so much because of the effects and because of the awe of it all. You know, it was like I was seeing dinosaurs for the first time as well. And then of course the great line, "Welcome to Jurassic Park," with the epic score. I absolutely love the Jurassic Park score. Just all of this in culmination just makes this my favorite movie. The score, the practical and special effects, the acting, the characters, the dinosaurs, it's just all so great. I just love this movie. I have such a fun time with it. So that is my wow movie moment. It's from Jurassic Park. It's just a really great scene. They're all looking at these dinosaurs in awe. Just a really good scene.
There it is. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Next up is another one of my favorite movies, The Silence of the Lambs. I mean, The Silence of the Lambs just, you know, gave Anthony Hopkins such a iconic role in Hannibal Lecter. Just a very, very well acted and well fleshed out, no pun intended, character. It's just a really good character, really good story, thrilling really. It's really suspenseful. It's really suspenseful. I love him. I love Jodie Foster in this. My wow moment from this movie is, and there's a few you can pick from in most movies really, but my wow moment has got to be when Hannibal Lecter sits up in the ambulance. And you think it's the guy that he killed. We think it's the guy that he killed. They think it's the guy that he killed. But no, he dressed up as the guy that he killed with the guy's face on him. And then he sets up in the ambulance on his way, like, escaping, basically. And it's just a really good reveal. A really great scene. I had no idea that was coming. My mouth was to the floor. And it was just so greatly directed and written and acted, of course. And it's one of Anthony Hopkins' like, you know, most iconic roles. It's just a really good movie, really good scene. Just added to the thrills and the suspense of it all. I love it. One of my favorite movies, really. I have an honorable mention from that movie I wanted to say was Buffalo Bill and Clarice in the dark, you know, in the basement when the lights go off. And you don't know where he is, you don't know where she is, she doesn't know where she is. And he's like looking for her, and he's about to touch her in the darkness. He's about to kill her. That's such a breathtaking scene. It had me on the edge of my seat. My heart did not miss a beat. It was so good.
Thank you, Clarice. Thank you.
Next is a scene that I think is going to be on a lot of people's, especially horror fans', wow movie moment lists, and that's from Hereditary. I definitely want you to go to the next time code if you have not seen Hereditary and you do want to watch it and you don't want to be spoiled by it, because this scene that I'm about to talk about is such a big and pivotal scene that will have you shaken. My jaw on the ground of the theaters. The theater was silent. We were in awe about this scene. So definitely skip to the next time code if you don't want to be spoiled on Hereditary. So of course the scene that I'm referencing is the head scene. You know, the main girl, but we thought was the main girl, the little girl. Her brother is driving her and she has her head out the window and you just hear whack. And her head came clean off from that pole. Woo, just chilling. I'm getting chills right now. Chilling scene, really, and just a totally shock of a scene as well. I mean, it's a kid, but it's a person. We also thought it was the main character because she's in all the promotional material, the trailer. She's on the poster, and we really just thought she was the main character. So to see her get killed off that early in that way, woo, just literally sends chills down my spine. Whew, the whole theater, we were in awe about it, and my friend group and I, we were just silent about the whole thing. We couldn't believe it. And Alex Wolff's acting, the brother, Alex Wolff's acting here adds to it all. He is tremendous in this scene. Whew. Okay, just a great scene. Hereditary, that's my pick. Now let's get to my next pick. This is the first of at least 2 Marvel movie moments on my list. That's from Avengers Infinity War. This one's from Avengers Infinity War. It's the big snap. There's so many in the MCU that you could pick for wow movie moments. But the snap was just so pivotal to the series, and such a great and chilling, again, way to end this movie on a cliffhanger. I mean, Thanos won, which I thought was amazing, which is one of the reasons I love this film so much, because the bad guy won, even though we knew that the heroes were gonna fix it the next movie or 2 or whatever. Well, it was a couple movies, but the next Avengers movie. Thanos snaps, Thanos wins. We watch, you know, our favorite heroes, our favorite characters disappear into dust. We watch Tom Holland as Spider-Man say I don't feel so good as Tony holds him in his arms, and it's really sad. We watch Black Panther disappear as Okoye watches, and it's sad. And such a great scene. The bad guy won. It was tremendous. A gut punch of a way to end a movie that was so highly anticipated. And so great. We're watching the characters that we love disappear. We're watching the characters that we love that don't disappear watch their loved ones disappear. So it's really tragic. That's why it's on this list.
But this does put a smile on my face.
Next up is a movie that's a little older, but I watched recently, and that is Speed, with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. I just watched it. I already got tagged in this before I watched it, and I had watched it before actually doing it. And I was like, oh, that's gonna go on my list. It's just, I love this movie. One of my favorite action movies really now. I like it more than Die Hard. And that is, oh, I said Speed already. What am I on, Speed? No. So yes, it became one of my favorite action movies really. It probably would have definitely been in contention for my favorite movie from each genre video. The scene that I want to talk about is the big bus jump scene. Oh, I did not even want to look at it. They were telling the people in the bus to look down. Oh, I didn't even want to look. I was like, oh my god, are they gonna... Of course, I knew movie-wise they were gonna make it because there was so much longer to the movie. But they did a big jump over a missing piece of highway. And I was like, are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? And of course, they make it, and I think it's just so exciting, and everyone in the bus was cheering, and I was too. It was such a well-crafted scene. I absolutely loved it. And they just digitally removed part of the road, and they've used different buses, you know, be equipped with what scene they're doing. So a bus with a, you know, I don't know, better wheels, bigger, more jump that it could do. I don't know. But they used different buses throughout the film. They just digitally removed the road. It was really good. They went too far, I think, one time and ruined a bunch of camera equipment. Someone said that, or I read on trivia or something. That's my wow movie moment. What is next?
Pop quiz. You have a hair trigger aimed at your head. What do you do? What do you do?
Next is from a recent movie, and that's Promising Young Woman. If you have not been spoiled by Promising Young Woman, if you have not seen it and you don't want to be spoiled by it, skip to the next time code because I'm about to give away big plot points. Big surprises, big twists, big turns. Skip to the next time code if you're not seeing Promising Young Woman. So, Promising Young Woman was such a really good movie for me. I absolutely enjoyed it. I rewatched it recently. Loved it even more. But the scene that I'm referencing is because I didn't expect it. And I knew that this ending was very controversial, but I ended up loving it for the most part. I really did like Carey Mulligan's Cassie and Bo Burnham's Ryan together. So the twist really killed it. But I still really love the twist. But anyway, the actual part that I want to talk about, my wow movie moment, is Cassandra's death. Whew! What a chilling piece of cinema, because you're literally just... The camera's just on as Al, as the character Al, he is suffocating Cassandra under the pillow. He's killing her because she's trying to get revenge, of course, for her friend who got raped by this guy. That's her whole motive. The whole movie is just getting revenge on nice guys that try to take advantage of women. Not in a violent way. I mean, she was going to carve Nina's name into Al's, you know, chest. But other than that, I mean, she really wasn't going to do anything violent, except for maybe have that hitman guy mess with Alfred Molina's character, or I don't know what she was going to do with that. Kill him, maybe. Anyway, so he's literally suffocating under the pillow. He gets out of her handcuffs, and he's just holding the pillow over her face as she's struggling to get out. Oh, it's just a really well-directed scene. These actors do a great job. It just was a shock to me. I did not expect her to die. I didn't really want her to die, but overall, I do really like the ending of this film. Yeah, so she's dead, and that just floored me, really. So that's my pick. Let's see what my next pick is.
Lately, I've been feeling like I might want to get back into it.
So next is for a movie that hasn't even come out yet, so I'm not really going to spoil it. But if you do want to skip to the next time, I mean, I'm not really going to spoil anything because it's literally not out yet. I saw it at Sundance. I really enjoyed it at Sundance. And this is a wow movie moment if you ever want to talk about one. Coming Home in the Dark. So the opening scene is just really good. Again, not going to spoil what actually happens because not many people have seen it. But once you see it, you're going to know what scene, what part I was talking about. Really, the opening sequence is really chilling and scary and kind of creepy, eerie, you know, and we get these two guys that disrupt this nice family's picnic in a really sinister way. And it's just a great scene with a great chilling line. This is the moment you're going to wish you had done something, or something along that lines, and then what happens after is the wow moment. Go check it out whenever it gets a wide release. I liked it a lot. After the opening, I don't know if it exactly lives up to the opening, but I still really enjoyed my ride the whole way through. So Coming Home in the Dark, check it out when it gets a wide release.
I'm a magician. I'll make things disappear.
Next it's just because I'm such a huge Harry Potter fan, I needed to include Harry Potter on this list somewhere. And it deservedly so, though, because this is not really like a specific scene, specific line. I mean, I guess you could say in Sorcerer's Stone, when they first see Hogwarts, they're riding up on the boats, that iconic scene with the iconic score. That is my wow movie moment, just seeing Hogwarts on screen. And not even so much the first time, but every rewatch. And really any other movie where you first see Hogwarts. Even in Crimes of Grindelwald, when we went back to Hogwarts, I was like, that's so exciting. The best part of the movie. But Sorcerer's Stone, when they're riding up on the boats, and you see Hogwarts with that amazing score for the first time, it's just brought back so much childlike wonder. Whew. And when you go to Universal Studios, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you see Hogsmeade, you see Diagon Alley, you see Hogwarts, you see Gringotts, you see all of these locations, and it's just so thrilling. And it brings you back to your childlike years of wonderment and joy and peace. It's just so good seeing Hogwarts. I mean, I love Harry Potter. I love the Wizarding World. So yes, that's my pick.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Next up is my last pick, my 10th pick, and probably my favorite, and it's another MCU pick. And it was hard to pick because Thor: The Dark World just has so much in it. So Thor: The Dark World, I'm trying to think of a specific scene because, you have so much greatness. Some of the best MCU content is sprinkled throughout the runtime of Thor: The Dark World. And you just... No, can't even do it anymore. My real pick is, of course, Avengers Endgame. It's packed with so much. All 10 moments on this list could have been from Avengers Endgame. And I'm kind of picking a few. So really from when Cap wields Mjolnir, obviously that iconic moment when Mjolnir lands in his hand, everyone in the theater was cheering. Ooh, such a good moment. That's one of them. And then really the On Your Left, when you hear Falcon say on your left, whew, and then all the rings, all the portals open up and the Wakandans come out, Black Panther's there, and Spider-Man, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange and Wong. It's just really, really epic and just a great wow movie moment. And then you have Avengers Assemble, and it's just these are great moments. It's just hard to pick one, so that's why I'm saying kind of three, but they kind of happen really close to each other. But I guess if I had to pick one, maybe, I don't know, Avengers Assemble is pretty awesome. So Avengers Assemble, I think. And yeah, just a great, culmination of these 10 plus years of the MCU. And I think that it completed the Infinity Saga in such a great way. I know technically Far From Home is part of the Infinity Saga. I feel like the phases have weird scheduling at times. So yeah, that really floored me. I absolutely loved it. And Avengers Endgame, all 6 times I saw it in theaters, was the best theater experience ever. Just an amazing theater experience.
I like this one.
So those are my picks for my wow movie moments. What are yours? I really want to know yours. What are some of yours down in the comments? I know a lot of people have already done this, and I've seen a lot of videos of people doing this. I'm not really going to tag anyone specific. So if you want to do this, if you have not done it yet, this is an open tag for you guys. Go do it. If you liked this content, you're going to like some more. So click around here to see some more. Please like this video, comment on this video. Please share this video with the movie fans of your life. Please hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the Upside Down.